If for 10 years, if you didn't avoid doing what you knew you needed to do, what would you be like? What would happen if you just stopped wasting the opportunities that are in front of you? You'd be who knows how much more efficient. 10 times more efficient. 20 times more efficient. You have no idea how efficient people can get. It's completely off the charts.
There is nothing in your life that's worthwhile, that's quick and easy. Everything worthwhile is uphill. Doesn't come to you. You have to fight for it every day. You have to climb for it every day.
Every day trying to be better and trying to prove yourself by 1 or 2%. Fulfill them. Set yourself a couple of tasks, do or die tasks a day, get them done. Feel better, move on to the next thing.
One thing that discipline definitely does help you with is it helps you get things done. And when you get things done, when you actually do things, you have more success.
Stay strong, have faith, keep pushing through.
You're going to get distracted from your goals. All these things with arrows are going to come at you all the time. Whatever your goal is, you have to get there. Even though people are going to say you can't do it, even though people are going to throw different opportunities, I'm sure your friends went out a million times to happy hour when you just stayed late.
Every time you have a massive failure, there's a spark of wisdom in there, like waiting to be discovered. And if you can take that and inject it into your business, you become stronger because of it. Don't quit your day job. You gotta make sure that you have income, that you have safety, that you have food on the table. Don't get desperate and don't put yourself under that stress. When I was working on my day job, it still gave me 2 hours a night to work on my side hustle. And of course I had the weekends, right? You might have to sacrifice evenings. You might have to spend less time on Instagram or Netflix. You might have less weekend time. If you can dedicate yourself, and if you can ensure that you're constantly learning, odds are you're going to be successful.
I realized what was stopping me was my own fear. It wasn't anything with my educational aspect. It was me thinking I couldn't do well in mathematics. And when I learned to remove that fear and think, I'm going to do this no matter what's going to happen. I may fail it, I may not fail it. I'm going to do well at this, and I'm going to just see where it goes. I'm going to put my all into it and find out.
What's the most important key to success? I think it's hunger. It's not getting satisfied. A hunger that doesn't go, a hunger to learn, a hunger to grow, a hunger to serve, a hunger to give, a hunger to create breakthroughs. Most people are hungry until they make a certain amount of money and then they get comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not about the money. It's not about the business. It's about your growth. Because every one of us either grows or dies. People ask me all the time, what does it take to be happy? I say one word, progress. Progress equals happiness, because achieving a goal feels good for how long? A week, a month, 3 months, and then there needs to be something else. And the reason for something else is because you gotta grow.
A gentleman who dramatically transformed my life, he taught me 3 things. He said, if you want to become successful in life, he said, number 1, you got to change your mindset. He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you want. Number 2, practice OQP, only quality people. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. I found that out. I left all my broke friends. I said, y'all gotta go. Because I used to be so broke, I passed the bank and tripped the alarm. And the 3rd thing he said, develop your communication skills. Because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. He said, those are 3 major things that you want to work on that will liberate you from living in Liberty City, living in poverty and overtime. It will help you escape out of where you are.
On the other side of your struggle is something good. On your other side of your struggle is something better. On the other side of your struggle is some sort of success.
Hundreds of years ago when we were on the savannah fighting the saber-toothed tiger and the cheetah, if we left the herd, we would be killed and eaten. Now here it is, whatever year this is, and we're still too frightened to think differently. We're still too frightened to speak with our own voice. We're still too frightened to chase our dream. We're still too frightened to live by our values, not by our mother's values or our neighbor's values or society's values.
I think there are a lot of people that have dreams and aspirations of things that they always wanted to do, but it wasn't the right time, or they didn't have enough money, or they didn't have enough experience. It's never the right time. You're never going to have the right experience. And all of a sudden you wake up and you're 7. And you're like, God, I wish I could have done it.
It's what you don't do that screws with you later on.
Close your eyes, go 20 years from now, and you don't need nothing. You stay the same as you are today. How many divorces you have? What happened in your family? How does your dad look at you in the face? How does your mom look at you in the face? How about the people that said you're going to quit and they say, I told you so? Every single time you have to appease to their opinion becoming factual because you gave up on your dream. And if you're okay with that, keep living life the way you're living. If that doesn't the fear and concern in you, you best change today. And if you don't make it, guess what? You have self-respect because at least you gave the fight. At least you fought. At least you got in the ring. At least you look at yourself in the mirror and say, dude, I'm good. I lost to a guy that's better than me, but I worked my ass off. I can live with that. I can't live with the unknown of I didn't give my effort.
I get one shot at this life. This is it. And I don't want to go through life being the 80% version of me. I don't want to look back and be like 77 and be like, I didn't do that. There's so much I want to do, and I love life so much, I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it because I'm lazy, it's not the right time, I don't have enough experience. Go. Get your foot in the door, take a chance, and figure it out as you go. If you want to have a big year, you got to do it. It's hard to create newness. It's hard to create the drive to crush it this year. But you have to do it because the window, those years, man, they go fast. Nobody in this room came this far to only come this far. You wouldn't even be here if that was the case. But if you want to make changes, you want to have a great year, man, it's up to you. And you better start doing it now.